The air is still and cool, carrying the scent of ancient trees and damp earth. You can feel the velvet darkness of the forest floor, a softness that cushions every step. Above, the canopy of leaves forms a perfect blanket, filtering the moonlight into tiny, silver drops that land on the moss around you. Each one a tiny, shimmering light in the quiet. You are safe here. You have found a quiet place, far from the noise and the hurry of the day. Welcome to our sanctuary, a place to safely unwind your mind and find deep, restorative rest. Tonight, a new fable is waiting for you. After our story concludes, the gentle sounds of the forest and the music will continue to play, holding this peaceful space for you as you drift deeper into sleep. If you wish, you can set a sleep timer using your YouTube settings. And please, be sure to turn off autoplay so your rest will not be interrupted. If you find comfort here, your subscription and support help this sanctuary grow. We are so grateful to have you here with us. Now, let yourself settle in. Find a position that feels most comfortable, most restful for you right now. Your mind can unspool. Your body can grow heavy, heavy with rest. This is a place where thoughts can drift by, like leaves on that slow, quiet stream. And whenever you feel ready, gently close your eyes. Welcome to the deep forest. Tonight, we will walk with the small squirrel. His name was Pip, and he was, even by squirrel standards, a very quick and clever creature. His fur was the color of a burnt chestnut, and his eyes were bright, almost too bright. They seemed to see everything, especially everything that might be, while the other squirrels would chase shadows or chatter about the day's sun. Pip was already thinking about winter, which is wise for a squirrel. But Pip wasn't just thinking about this winter. He was thinking about the winter after this one, and the spring that might come late, and the summer that might be too dry, and the winter 10 winters from now, when the great oak might not give as many acorns. His mind was a frantic gatherer. Each of these thoughts, each what if, was an acorn. And his little paws, once so nimble at play, were now only for hoarding. At first, he just gathered more than the others. His burrow was packed, floor to ceiling, with acorns. But soon, the burrow wasn't enough. He began to hide them at the base of other trees, but he worried the jays would find them. So, he started to carry them. It began with one, just one special acorn. The what if the first frost is early acorn, tucked in his cheek. But then he found another, a smooth, heavy one. The what if the stream freezes acorn. He tried to hold it in his mouth with the other. It was clumsy, so he clutched it. He held it tightly under his tiny arm. And so it went. Soon, Pip was barely a squirrel at all. He was a small, trembling creature, covered, buried in the acorns of tomorrow. He had one under his chin, one between his paws. He even tried to balance one on his head. He couldn't run. He couldn't leap. He could barely move. The other squirrels would call to him, "Pip, come and feel the wind." But Pip couldn't. He was too busy holding. He would just sit on his branch, a little mound of fur and fear, surrounded by the crushing weight of all his what-ifs. His tiny muscles ached. His paws, which were made for climbing, were locked into little claws, just holding on. He was so very tired. He would try to sleep, but he couldn't. He would lie in his nest, clutching his acorns, his little heart racing. What if he relaxed his grip? What if one rolled away? Surely, that would be the end of everything. And so he just held on, tighter. The forest, in its quiet way, watched. One evening, as the moon rose, full and silver, a tiny breeze, no stronger than a breath, came and sat beside him. It didn't push. It didn't scold. It just whispered. "Little one." The wind sighed, its voice like the rustling of old leaves. That is so much to carry. Pip just shivered, clutching his acorns tighter. They are for tomorrow, he chattered, his voice muffled by the acorn in his mouth. I have to be ready. Ah, said the wind. Tomorrow. But, little one, where are you? Pip looked confused. I am here. But are you? The wind whispered. Your paws, they are not feeling the bark of this branch. They are only feeling the acorns. Your eyes, they are not seeing the beautiful moon. They are only seeing what you are afraid to lose. The wind, with infinite gentleness, touched just one, the smallest acorn, the what if I am not quick enough acorn. This one feels very heavy. The wind whispered. What would happen if you just set it down? Not throw it away. Just set it right here, beside you. The thought was terrifying. It felt wrong, irresponsible. But I need it. Pip trembled. "Do you?" the wind asked softly. "Or does it need you? Does it need you to hold it? To give it a place to be?" Pip looked at the acorn, and then he looked at his paw. His tiny, aching paw. Slowly, so slowly, he unfurled his grip. Just a little. The acorn didn't roll away. It just sat there on the branch. Pip waited. He held his breath. And nothing happened. The moon did not fall. The branch did not break. The world did not end. He was still here. He stared at his paw. It was empty. It felt strange, light. He wiggled his toes. He took a breath. A real, deep breath. The first one in a very long time. It didn't have to fight its way past an acorn. He looked at the pile. He didn't drop them all. That would be too much. But one by one, he just let them go. He let them rest on the branch next to him, instead of on him. He was still a squirrel, and they were still acorns. But he was here, and they were there. He curled up next to his pile of worries, and for the first time, he felt the softness of his own fur. He felt the cool night air on his nose. And he rested. That little squirrel found his rest. He found the space between himself and his worries. And as we lie here, in this safe, soft darkness, perhaps you can feel your own acorns. We all have them. We gather them, one by one, through the day. The "what if I forgot" acorn. The "what if they are upset" acorn. The "what if tomorrow is hard" acorn. They are heavy. So very heavy. And we hold them, just like Pip. We hold them in our bodies. We hold them without even knowing we are doing it. We clutch them even in our sleep. But tonight, maybe we can learn from the wind. Maybe we can learn to set them down, just for now. You don't have to throw them away. You don't have to solve them. You just, for this moment, don't have to carry them. Let's find them, shall we? Let's find where you are holding your acorns. Perhaps you can bring your attention, your gentle, soft attention, to your jaw. Is it tight? Is it clamped? Are you holding an acorn between your teeth? Just notice it. You don't have to force it open. Just invite it to soften. Just let that little acorn roll away. Feel the space between your teeth. Feel the release. There. It is there. And you are here. And what about your shoulders? Are they high, up near your ears? Braced, ready, holding the weight of so many what ifs, the weight of all the things you have to do tomorrow. So many acorns balanced there. Can you feel their weight? Just feel it. Acknowledge it. Ah, yes. There you are. That is so much to carry. And now, what would happen if you just let them go? Feel your shoulders softening, melting down, away from your ears, letting those acorns just rest on the bed beside you. They are not on you anymore. They are just near you. And that is okay. You can breathe a little deeper now. A little more space in your chest. Let that softness flow down, down into your arms, into your hands. Are your hands like pips? Little claws clinging, clutched into fists in the blankets, holding on so tightly. Just see if you can uncurl one finger and another, just opening, letting the air touch your palms, letting go of the acorns you were holding in your hands. Your hands can rest. They have done so much today. Now they can just be empty, light, resting, and that feeling of release, it sinks deeper into your chest and your stomach. Sometimes we hold so much right there, a tightness, a knot, a whole burrow full of acorns. That feeling of, what if? You don't have to untie the knot. Just let it be. Let your breath go to that place. A soft, warm breath. And as you breathe out, just let it soften. Soften and release. Just let it unfurl. There is so much space when we just stop holding. Your legs, your feet, perhaps they were braced, ready to run, ready to gather more. You can let them be heavy now. So heavy, sinking into the softness of the mattress, into the soft, dark earth of the forest floor. There is nowhere to run right now. Nothing to gather. It is just time to rest. You are here. Your acorns, your thoughts, your what-ifs, they are there. You can see them like Pip sitting on his branch. He could still see his pile of acorns, but they were not on him. Your thoughts, they can just be. They can just sit beside you. You don't have to carry them. You don't have to hold them. You don't have to solve them. Tonight, you just have to rest. You are just the squirrel, and they are just the acorns. And you can feel your whole body so heavy, so wonderfully heavy and light at the same time. Heavy with stillness, light with release. The breeze in the forest, it whispers. It is all right. It is all right to let go. And with every breath out, you let go. Just a little more, sinking, drifting down, down into the velvet, darkness into the deep, deep, quiet. The moon is still shining. The branch is still holding you. The forest is breathing with you. In and out. You are here, and you are safe. There is nothing to do, nothing to hold, only rest. Drifting deeper, deeper. Safe in the heart of the forest. Good night.